Looks like it's working. Hello, hello, my friends. AmyR here with Prairie Paper and Ink. Welcome to another live stream, and let's just hope that everything's working. Cause they're you know. So, yeah, seems like it is. I'm just waiting for everything to catch up. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm figuring it out very slowly but surely. I'm also not prepared. Like I always, welcome to the chaos. You know, I'm sort of prepared. A little bit. So, yes, hellos to everyone. I'm going to quickly snip apart a couple of die sets that I was planning on using because I didn't get to that yet. So, yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there with the whole live stream thing. It has been just pure chaos, literally, on my end when it comes to getting all this tech figured out and just getting it to work. You know? But I did my little live stream with you guys on, is it Friday? Thursday? Whatever day it was. I don't even remember now. I don't even know what day it is half the time, but it worked and it was super fun. And I decided, like, after all these months, in fact, I think it's literally been over a year since I planned to do live streams. I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. For now, the plan is this schedule. Sundays at 2 p.m. Central. That doesn't mean I won't ever do other times. It's just gonna depend on, again, life, chaos, crazy things. I cannot make everyone happy no matter what I do because there are time zones all over the world and I cannot, you know. But everything will also always be available to watch, like on the replay. My other thing, and I've mentioned this before, as of now, I have zero plans to edit down my live streams into, you know, normal length videos. It's a lot of work. It's a ton of work, you know, and I just don't plan on doing that, like, at all. Because it's just, nope. Oh, and I should snip apart this die set because it's the main one. So that's the little bits of housekeeping. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me. We got like a nice little group. Very, very much more peoples than my very first live stream, which had a whopping audience of 2. Fun times. Like, nothing is gonna, you know, deflate your sales than something like that. But hey, we're getting there. So hello to all the people. We've got, yeah, I've got like my comments through my software here. Can I make it bigger? Because that's also an issue. Oh, kind of. I can kind of make it bigger, but not really. I think I need to get my eyes checked again because I'm like looking at my screen. I'm getting old. Anyway, my software comments, and then I have it on like my iPad, like on YouTube, so I can see what you guys are yapping about to keep an eye on all the things. Okay. We're going to do a Halloween card today. That is the plan. And I already lost. Okay. We're going to do a Halloween card. I'm going to use some of the new Pretty Pink Posh. I've already done one video using some of the new Pretty Pink Posh. A lot of it is currently out of stock. What I'm using today, most of it's not. I checked, but like always, I do not have I have no control over the stock of anything. You know what I mean? But I do know specifically with this Pretty Pink Posh release, like their August release, it is getting restocked. And yeah, things are going to get restocked soon. And yeah. And also the one stencil I'm planning on using isn't new. It's from a previous release of Pretty Pink Posh's. I will not have a link for that until I can get a hold of Simon Says Stamp and tell him to get it back in. Because it's really cute and I refuse to not use it because I love it. So anyway, I'm just snipping apart these little wafer dies. And yeah, I'm trying to keep up with all of the... You have a chat so everyone knows. I know. It's the software I'm using. It's already in a separate window. But I'm trying to make like... I need to make the font bigger. I can make the window bigger, but the font stays the same. It's not helping. And yeah, I've got my little iPad like much closer to my face, trying to keep it off screen, but so I can see, because again, like everything was fine until the last, I'm not sure how long, and I'd be like editing videos and I was like, oh crap, I think I need to get my eyes checked again. I just got these glasses. Anyway, all the joys. So, my lighted bat, yeah, he's one of my new little Halloween additions. Let me just get all these little tabs. Again, I should have done this before I started. I'd planned to, and then I got distracted with 5 million other things because, you know, that's just my life. But I like removing all these little sharp tabs because otherwise I will not pay attention and I will manage to stab myself with them because, you know, that's a thing. So yeah, again, welcome to the chaos and I'm a professional, you know. But again, for those tuning in, if you've never been to one of my live streams, because we are kind of new at it, literally, I'm just going to figure it out as I go along. I make 0 promises on anything, 0 guarantees on anything. And yeah, we're just going to figure out, it's going to be a good time. And as time goes on and I figure out all of the things to do with tech and software and all the garbage I actually hate doing. I had meant to empty my garbages before I started. Okay. I think I'm ready. Let me get some more things out of the way here so that this is gonna work. You know? Okay. Get my phone out of the way. And then let's switch over. I need paper. That's the other thing I need. I need some paper. This'll work. Okay, let's do the magic of the switchy over camera. There we go. Fabulous. Okay, so obviously I am using this adorable Halloween house from Pretty Pink Posh. And as of right now, I do have a bunch of links to the supplies in the description box below the video. Those will be edited. There's a disclaimer already in there. When I'm done this video, I will edit and actually have the proper, supplies and stuff. But I just kind of guesstimated a lot of what I was going to use. And then we'll go from there. And then we'll just see what happens. So, let me get some of this out of the way here. Because my first step, I want to cut some cardstock. Oop. I want to cut some cardstock in half. Because A2 cardstock, black cardstock. To give you an idea of how big this little Halloween house is from Pretty Pink Posh, A2 sized. So yeah, you can totally do a shaped card with this it would be super duper cute, but that's not what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to make a 5x7 card because I want a little more real estate around the house, you know? That is the plan. But before I actually get to die cutting, I am going to do, and I've shown this in other videos, but not with dark cardstock, Paper Glitz. This is from Picket Fence Studios. I've used the sparkle in several videos. I've done it in more than one way. I love it. I now have the colors. And yeah, let's just get into it. So this paste is much thinner than your typical embossing paste. And that's actually a good thing. So I don't like this stuff to use over stencils. That might change. It depends, like just for different reasons. But I find that for the most part, for me, it's a little too runny to use under stencils. But what I was doing with it was covering cardstock with the sparkle and then letting it dry and running it through with a 3D embossing folder. I've already done videos on that. It's amazing. You know, we all lose our minds because it's gorgeous. This time, I wanted to apply it, let it dry, and then die cut it. So, yeah, this is the black rainbow, and you can see the sparkle better. I'm trying to, I don't want to let it, but like you can see, like it is kind of, it's a different consistency, you know? It is not like liquid. It's still got some structure to it. And it also, this one specifically looks kind of boring in here, but wait till you see it dry. So we's just gonna pull some out and slap it on. And for the most part, I'm going to apply it pretty thin. I'm not worried about this part at the moment. I just need to get it onto the cardstock. So palette knife, I'm working on some scrap papers so that I'm not getting it absolutely everywhere. Don't really care if it gets on the back for the most part, because that's not gonna matter. And I do have a backup plan if this doesn't work, because I've planned this all out in my head, but that's as far as I got. And then my little stencil buddy, this just to gently take off a lot of the excess. I wasn't using a lot of pressure, but it does take off a good chunk of the excess. So might as well do 2 while, you know, I got everything out. Scrapey, scrapey. Yes, press and seal. I do have a link to press and seal. I haven't used it yet on any of the Paper Glitz. I find that they just don't really need it, but I still recommend press and seal. Like, I highly, highly, highly recommend press and seal because it's amazing. And it's great for the pace and all that kind of stuff. And then again, just like, I'm not pressing with this. It's more just like gently kind of scraping it, because otherwise you're going to scrape it all off. So then I can just put the excess back in the container. And yes, if you've got press and seal, seal it up with the press and seal, just like so, and then clean off. Clean off the tools. And then we're good. Just like so. So, this needs time to dry. This was one of the things I prepped. So, with the magic of video editing and television. Let me just quickly put that one there. Let me take these. These take about a good hour or so to dry. Again, it's going to depend on like your climate, the cardstock you use, the temperature, you know, all of that, how thick you applied it. But I generally like to give, when I apply Paper Glitz to cardstock, like a full piece, I usually give it a good hour. Like I just set it aside and let it dry. So, set it aside, let it dry. And then with the magic of editing, fun, right? And it's thin, you know, it's just cardstock and the Paper Glitz. And it's so pretty, you know, without being super duper, you know, crazy sparkly. And yeah, I managed to get like blobs of it. So yeah, how fun is that? Now, I'm not 100% certain how these are going to die cut. Hence me testing. But if it does, like not having a chance to test it. However, if this doesn't work, I've got backup plans. So let's, what kind of card? Just black cardstock. Again, there are links below. I've linked to the wafer dies I'm using. I've linked to the Paper Glitz. I've linked to the cardstock. It's all listed. And I will edit all of this after the live is done and have like a full proper supply list of everything. That will be done after the video because I can only do so many things at once. So let's die cut this and just see. We shall just see how this works and how well it die cuts. Because yeah, you know. So okay, let's get this lined up on here. And I'm going to run it back and forth a couple times to really get it. Because this wafer die, one, is huge. And two, there's a lot of detail. Like, so much detail. Yes, glitz side up. You don't want to die cut it from the back. That would completely ruin it. Okay. Looks like it worked. Yep. Let's move this. Okay. So, another thing I like to do, and I don't have a link to this right now, but I will add it afterwards, is when I've got, because my cutting plates are a mess. Not the end of the world, but I just use my little Spellbinders TOOL N ONE. Okay. Okay, let's see how this... let's see... It is looking like it worked. Oh yeah, I think we're good. Okay. So, gently. I love it. How cute is this? Okay. It die cut like a dream. Love it. How fun is this? Just pop out all those little pieces. Ugh, this is so cute. I love this die. I think it is so adorable. Okay. Pop all those out. Yep. Oh yeah, this thing die cut so well, and it's sparkly. You cannot go wrong with a sparkly little Halloween house, you know? Just want to get all of the little pieces out of here. Pop. Perfection. Perfection. Okay. And then if I can get just some of them, there we go. Okay, yeah, get out of there. Okay. How come you didn't just use black glitter cardstock? Because I didn't want to. This is just, I just wanted to see what would happen. I've got black glitter cardstock. I have every color, pretty much, of cardstock. That was my backup if this didn't work. But, yeah, this worked. Like, super cute. Okay, also I need to pop out the pieces out of here so that, because I'm going to die cut it from white cardstock just so I can get the windows, because I thought those would be really cute if we did some quick ink blending, you know, to make the windows glow. And then the big pieces, obviously. Some of these are going to be stubborn, so let's just pop them out. Just like so. Get that out of there, get you out of there. There's a few other ones. Oh, there's still a couple sticking in there. Get out of there. Pop, and one left. There. He's clean. The background is done. Just gonna get that mess cleaned up. Perfection. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I might save those for little bats or something. Okay. Okay. How versatile is this die to use for other? The Pretty Pink Posh already has it on their website. One of the other designers used it, and they made a little gingerbread house with it. They die cut it from white, backed it with, like, I think craft or something. It's on the Pretty Pink Posh website. Super cute. So yeah, they totally made it into a gingerbread house. So I thought that was completely brilliant. Anyway, what I want to do, I thought it would be cute if I backed it with purple. And since there isn't an outline for this, what I thought would be, do I want to inlay? That's going to be a lot of work. And I don't think I want to do that. And no, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to trace it. That'll be just quick and simple. So I can just go like this. Obviously I don't need that, so I'll just use this as a guide for the top portion. Keep that in place. And then perfect. So then, quick and simple fussy cutting inside the lines. Go like that. And then the base. Okay, so we've got that. Ah, it's so cute. I love it. Love when the random ideas in my head. Do you have an end time, or are you just going for how long it takes you? My lives, the plan is like hour and a half ish. Yeah, anything longer than that, yeah, you know, I don't have like a set time, but that is kind of the rough idea of it, you know? So yeah, we shall just see. But my previous live was about an hour and a half, not quite, and that was doable, you know. So let's get some glue on here. And along the perimeter. I purposely did not back this with, you know, using a Xyron, etc. I could have, but because of the little bit of extra thickness already from the paste, yeah, I'm more comfortable using liquid glue than sitting and fighting with trying to pop off the backing and all the pieces, because it makes the die cutting really thick, and it's just not a good time. So liquid adhesive with a fine tip works just fine. And normally, on normal videos, I would just speed this up or edit it out completely so that you guys don't have to sit and watch me glue. But welcome to live crafting. Also, I need to refill this bottle with all the things. And there we go. Okay. Ooh, I see a spot I did not remove. Get out of there. There we go. There we go. And some of it doesn't need like spots of glue. Like every little piece in there on the like shutters, that doesn't need glue. That's irrelevant, you know. As long as you kind of go up there, joop, just like so. That's more than enough, in my opinion. But I also need to stop talking and move quicker so that the glue doesn't dry before I adhere it down, because, you know, that would kind of suck. Okay. Actually, leave it upside down. How cute is this? Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is so cute. I'll snip off that little boop bit that was sticking out. Look at this little house. He is just adorable. And this house is a he, because why not? Okay. Okay. Set that aside. Let's move these out of the way. Put that down there. Yeah. Okay. I need some scraps of white cardstock. Yeah, because I want to add them to the windows. So if I take a piece of white cardstock and we will die cut it. We will die cut that with this guy. So, okay. Put that away for now, even though I'll be dragging it back out in a minute for other die cutting. But that door, I'm going to save that too. Yeah, I'm going to save the larger scraps because those might come in handy for like bats or other little things, you know. I told you guys, I save my scraps because they come in handy. Let's die cut. Oh, let's move our little house out of the way. And let's die cut. You could totally, yeah, I could totally do yellow cardstock, but I want to blend. I want to blend like dark and light yellow. Like to give it that glow look, you know what I mean? Hence the white cardstock. Or if you want to skip that though, yeah, just die cut like yellow cardstock would totally work. And I don't think I need to do that a second time. It looks like it die cut just fine. Yep. Okay. Perfection. And actually, this works out really well. Because, let me grab my little blending brushes. Move everything out of the way. Okay, okay. Okay. This actually works perfect since they're still in here and I've got cords in the way. Huh. Okay, I want, let's move this. And then let's give this a glue. How about glow in the dark embossing powder on the windows? That would work too. That would be cute. I'm not going to do that today, but it would be cute. Like, yeah, I got enough going. I'm doing enough today. But yeah, that is definitely, definitely an option too. Yeah. Now with the door, I mean, what do I want to do? Do I want to actually have the door like on there? Or do I want to do a different color? Or do I want to just have the door open and glowing? Like, I kind of... I think I might leave it open. Yeah. That's what I want to do. What paper do you like to use for ink blending? This is Simon Says Stamp, and it's linked. This is Simon Says Stamp smooth white cardstock. Not popped out already, that's fine. Yeah, their smooth white is basically like my go-to for practically everything. Like I use it for my card bases, ink blending, Copic coloring. Yeah, it is my go-to. So, what yellow is that? I will have them linked. It was squeezed lemonade and mustard seed oxides. I will be adding all the inks that I end up using. When I'm done the video, I will edit the supply list below the video to include that. Now we'll do some little die cut inlay. And then just pop these guys. I love it. It's so fun watching it all come together, you know? And then, just go like this. Perfection. Always a method to the madness. Love it. So yeah. There will be, where's my brain? My brain stopped. Whatever. Oh my goodness. Adhesive into all these openings. And then we can do it again. Press those in. And now we have a little haunted house. How cute. I love him. He is adorable. Seriously. Seriously. Like, look at him. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay. Background, side pieces. Okay, if I'm going to do a 5x7 card, my background, I'm like losing all the wafer. Oh, I don't want to lose the wafer dies because there's coordinating little dies with this. And yes, there will be little ghosties because the die set comes, the house comes with like a cat. He's going to make an appearance, I'm sure. There's little bats. A star, a moon, ghosts, they're all gonna make an appearance. We'll get to that. They are the accoutrement to it all. But anyway. Okay. If it's a 5x7 card, I can do a... Let's start with like 4.5 by 6.5 for my background. So we've got 6.5 inches here and 4.5 here. Yes. 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 Okay. Okay, there we go. My plans are slowly coming together. Now, this is the one item I do not have a link for. I will be contacting Simon Says Stamp probably tomorrow to ask them if they can get this back in stock. This is the Pretty Pink Posh Spooky Sky Stencil. This was released last year, I think. I'm pretty sure this was last year's release. And Pretty Pink Posh still has it. It hasn't been discontinued from what I understand. So, yeah. I will not have a link for it, but I'm going to be asking for them because it's so cute. Yeah. So, let's get my waffle flower grip mat. Don't have this linked yet, but it'll be linked when I'm done. Waffle flower grip mat and my stencils. Yeah, if I just do it like that. Just like so. And then I should take some Post-it tape just to keep me from getting stuff where I don't want it. Okay. Perfection. So, hickory smoke. And where did I put them? There they are. Also, I got my paper pouncers. I do have these linked. And yes, Picket Fence Studios paper pouncers, again, they're linked already in the description box below. I do keep separate sets, and Picket Fence themselves, I think they sell these. You can get, like, they're cheap little stickers. So I keep a set for dye inks and I have a set for Oxide inks, because you do not want to mix your tools between Oxide inks and dye inks. Because whatever you use with your oxides, whether it be a pouncer, a blending brush, sponges, whatever, you do not want to take that pigment and then start getting it into your dye ink pads. You can wreck them. So I have separate sets for all of this. Do you talk to yourself when you're not doing a live? Yes. I talk to myself all the time. I'm always like muttering to myself, you know. Yes, constantly. It's just what I do. So yeah. Now what am I going to do on the inside? I think I'll use the stars on the inside. Okay. I got plans. So, hickory smoke, Oxide ink. And we are just going to pounce that onto this background. And this was why I went with, this is Simon's Audrey Blue cardstock. I was originally going to use Sea Glass, and I think that's what I have linked, but Sea Glass cardstock is much lighter than this. It's pretty. I love Sea Glass, but I wanted the like sky background to be a bit darker. So yeah. I'm trying to keep up with the comments. Do you talk yourself? Use grip mat. How do you clean your mat? Same as how you clean your stamps, because it's the same product. Like, it's photopolymer as clear stamps. So I just wipe it. Or if I really get it gunked up with like pastes and different things, I take it to the sink and just give it a quick little rub with some dish soap and let it air dry, and it's good to go. But yeah, your regular stamp cleaners that are okay for photopolymer work on this too, like, because it's literally the same thing. And I am loving, like, you guys have seen this in a ton of my videos since these came out. I love it. Like, for stenciling, it's freaking awesome. Like, and the video I just did yesterday, I posted a Halloween video yesterday or last night, and I use this because I use it to like hold my die cuts when I'm ink blending or whatever, watercoloring, all that. Like, I love these. I love these grip mats. They're amazing. They are amazing. Okay. So that was Hickory Smoke. Oh, how cute. How cute. Okay. Nah. I'm going to save that because I'm not... Yeah, there's no point bringing the clouds down any further. Like, this'll work. So if I do that, and then what my plan was to wipe this off. Okay. So, just wipe that off. Let me just move that for a second. I quickly want to wipe this stencil off as well because I want to use another color of ink. Blah. Okay. Okay. What differences do you notice between the grip mat and because they're totally different products. The sticky mats are great. I just used a sticky mat. Not yesterday's video, I think the video before. Different products for different things. I still love my sticky mats. I'm not going to ever get rid of them. Let me quickly... I'm going to quickly blast this with my heat tool just to make sure that... Where is my heat tool? There it is. Yeah, different tools for different things. The grip mat, though, you can easily wipe down. Whereas the sticky mat, I don't wipe my sticky mats. I'm worried that it'll like pull up the sticky. I just rinse my sticky mats underwater and then I let them air dry. So that's where this does have the advantage, is I can just wipe and go immediately, you know? But the sticky mats they really come in handy. Should be good. Should be good. Like running out of space. Okay. Okay. Let's put this guy back. Doesn't really need to be lined up or anything. And then what I want to do is, or do I want to just flip it over? Haha. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's what I want to do. And then do that again so I don't get stuff where I don't want it to go. Where is it? Pigment ink. And my white. Where's my white pouncer for the pigment ink? I haven't seen grip mats before, but I've used the gel press. Well, I've done many videos using this. They're similar to gel mats, but I also linked when I did a video like 3 weeks ago or whenever it was. It was a waffle flower video, and I linked to Waffle Flower, did a blog post comparing because the gel press mats have mineral oil in them, and yeah, these don't, because these are photopolymer, so they are different tools for different things. But use what you got. A lot of things work just great. So now we're gonna go in and add some white clouds with white pigment ink. The sticky mats work great for stamping red rubber in the Misty. Yes. Yes. When it comes to using red, like cling background stamps that are on foam, having these in the Misty is too thick. And yes, that's exactly what I do, is I take this out, well, the one that's in my Misty, and I use one of my sticky mats, and that it's perfect. Yes, that was the video, the A+ video. The one I did just the other day, the A+ teacher card video, I used a cling rubber background stamp, and yeah, I used my sticky mat in my Misty to position everything, which was perfect. And yeah, so again, different tools for different things. So love them both, and just I use them for just depending on reasons. Add another little layer here. They don't need to be opaque. I just want them. Okay. Let's put the lid on there so I don't put my elbow in it. And the lid on that. Again, so I don't put my elbow in it. Choop. I love it. Okay, this one I can just set aside. I'll clean that after. You can go over there. So now I've got super fun background. When is a pouncer better than a blending brush? Right now. Pouncers, especially with pigment inks and oxide inks, I get a much smoother, and especially with pigment ink. But regardless, I get a much smoother coverage trying to, like, you know, when you're swirling a blending brush, again, especially with pigment ink, it just, you get the brush marks. It depends on the look, all different things. But yeah, I like my pouncers for that, especially for pigment ink. But I like them for everything. They're just convenient. They're also nice. I've shown that in videos. I like using them too to do like ombre looks on die cuts, because the pouncers just, oh, chef's kiss. So yeah, let's blast this with the heat tool as well, because white pigment ink takes a while to dry. So let's just encourage it a little more. Yes, with finicky stencils, and I've shown that in videos as well, the type, not like these ones are fine, like these stencils are fine, but when you've got stencils that have like a lot of detail, you know, little fine lines, especially like say like a diagonal stripe stencil, and you're going in with your brush and the pieces are moving, you know, because it's, again, it's a finicky stencil. Your options are to like spray the back of the stencil with like pixie spray, you know, or move the brush in the direction of the stencil. I've shown that in videos as well. Or pouncers. They just, because then you're just going up and down, so you're not moving the stencil. It's also nice layering, you know, because I was just pouncing the ink on top, so it wasn't mixing with the other ink like it would with a brush. It would have picked up, you know, the other ink, and you're just making a mess. So I love my pouncers. They are amazing. Okay, let's add some little stars, because why not? Even like, seriously, look at this. This is fun. Okay. Doesn't really matter for the most part which, there we go, how this goes, but let's add some little stars. Let's move this over. Just 'cause we can. And again, let's put that in place so that, and then I need my yellow pouncer. And let's start with Squeeze Lemonade and go, Lost Shadow would be nice too. Yes, I wanted darker. I wanted the hickory smoke because it's like a Halloween background, but Lost Shadow would look very nice as well. And a person could totally do like a glitter paste with this. However, I'm not going to do that because it would need time to dry, and we would then, yeah, not gonna do that. So instead, we'll just do ink. I'll probably still want to add mustard seed on top of it, so I'm not going to take off the entire stencil. I'm just gonna take a peek, see how it is. Yeah, I want to add the mustard seed. So let's do that. Hello to everyone. No, this is not my first live. Not my first rodeo. I've done a couple lives so far, but this is my first official scheduled one, and yeah, we shall see how everything goes and if I can stick to this schedule. How fun is this? Like, look how cute it is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, let's set that aside. Let's wipe up. Can this be used as a gel mat? Kind of. I think, like, you technically can. I am not, I have a gel mat. I've never used it. So I am not experienced with gel printing. But from what I am aware of, while I think you can, I do think you would probably get better results with an actual gel press or jelly plate, because they're thicker and they have mineral oil content in them, etc. And like, that's what they're meant for. But can a person like experiment and use this as a gel press? I'm sure you can. I don't see why not. But yeah, again, that's not what these were like made for, but it is possible. Totally. Okay. I need to do my card base because I want to put the stars on the inside of the card. Okay, give me a second here. Let me move things out of the way. Since I already have the stencil, that's why I wanted to do that. I need to make my card base because I don't have one. So, let's but it's just a little rough. So, make sure, I got white pigmenting on me, but nothing else. So we want to cut this down to 10 inches. Yep. By 7. And then these pieces will get used for the little ghosties, so. Or I might do vellum for those. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let's just make the card. The black paste used in the house can use the heat tool on it too. I do not recommend using heat really on any paste. You can use a heat tool within reason, you know, to speed up the drying process. However, a heat tool, whether it's the one I was just using, the Ranger Heat It tool, and again, I'll have it linked when I'm done, or a embossing tool, get to very, very high temperatures. So you're literally like, they're meant to melt embossing powder, etc. That said, the Ranger one especially, if you use a paste, I have used a heat tool like higher up to speed up, but you can genuinely, and you'll see it with most paste, it'll start to bubble because you're literally like boiling it or burning it. So again, you got to use caution, hold it up. But another thing you can do if you are in a rush, you know, you've applied your paste to something, use your hair dryer. I did a video on that years and years and years ago using my hair dryer to dry stickles. Same thing. And it works. So yeah, just because a hair dryer, especially most of them, you can like use the cool setting, you know, turn down the heat, etc. Whereas heat tools get up to super high temperatures for a reason. Okay, so I've got it here. Got a score at 5 with my little baby score buddy. Let's score Hawkeye. And then actually fold it on the score line, not halfway through the card like an idiot. Good job, Amy. Anyway. Trying to read and respond to comments and do all the things and, you know, all the fun stuff. It's so nice to watch you live. Well, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, there is, whoop, whoop, whoop. There's my card base. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. Because then it'll be that. And then it'll be that. It's turning out so cute. I'm so happy. Okay, back to what I was doing. I want to stencil the inside of this. So if we fold the card in half, again, like this is my card. We're going to go like so, and then where'd my easy, there it is. We're gonna tape it closed. Bop. So that I've got just the inside of the card here. Like so. And then we have this dude so that I can add some stars to the inside of the card. And yeah, screw it. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother cleaning off the stencil because I'm using the same colors anyway. This will just help like so. I'm not even going to re-ink my pouncer either. I'll just take what's on here and a little bit of a lighter hand because there is a fair bit of ink already sitting on said stencil. So if we pounce it on there, I always love that you always put something on the inside of your cards. I have to. The card isn't done until the inside's got something. And yeah, like, okay. Yeah. You know, things aren't over till the fat lady sings. Well, the card's not done till the inside gets done. So we will just kind of go like this. Press that down. I'm gonna just slide this under, kind of. Can I do that? Crap. I'm trying not to smear ink everywhere is the problem. There we go. Oh, but you don't want to get it past the actual... There we go. That's all I need. That's all I need. We're good. We're good. It's good. Done. Okay, let's put him away so I don't get stuff everywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay. What time of the day do you do the majority of your card making? All day, every day. This is my full-time job and I work a lot because, yeah, I got a lot of kids to feed. A lot of bills to pay, a lot of kids to feed, so I craft way more than the average bear. And then I'm also editing all the time and dealing with spam all the time. I talked about that on my Facebook Live the other day. I spend an inordinate amount of time dealing with spam and bogus crap, business offers and all that other garbage. Do you still craft in your garage? Yes. Like, and when it gets really cold out, yes. I can't move my stuff out of here. I have too much stuff. I'm stuck in here, like, permanently. Literally. Yeah, I don't go anywhere. I have a garage heater, and then I have a couple of space heaters, and then I just layer up. Literally. I have big fuzzy slippers, which I'm actually wearing right now, and big fuzzy socks and sweatpants and hoodies and bunny hugs is what we call them in Saskatchewan, because they are a bunny hug to keep warm. Okay. So now the inside, that's good for now. I will add a sentiment later, but let's get back to the main background because he needs some little bats. Okay. So, I love this background. I think it is so cute. Perfection. Okay, let's again put this in place so that I don't get it where I don't want it. And where is my black? There it is. My black pouncer. That's good. That'd be a fun live seeing all bundled up and crowding. Oh yeah. Well, when winter sets in, which sadly isn't too far away for us again here in Saskatchewan, you guys will be seeing it because, yeah, my plan is to continue with weekly lives on Sundays at the same time, so around 2 p.m. Central. And yeah, we'll just see where everything goes. But yeah, black soot oxide now so that I can get these little bats on here. Are the vehicles outside now? Our vehicles were always outside. I'm one of those weird people that I've never parked. I don't like parking my vehicle inside. It annoys me. And yeah, block heaters are a legal requirement in this province. Like, literally, to legally be able to even sell a vehicle here, it needs to have a block heater because we get insanely cold. Like, serves people right if they get a vehicle somehow into this province and it doesn't have a block heater, you're screwed for the entire winter. Like, you're done for. We hit minus 40s easily, sometimes into the minus 50s when we get a real cold snap, which sucks. But even then, yeah, our vehicles stay parked outside, and then we just plug them in when it's really, really cold. Which again is like when it hits the minus 30s, we start plugging in our vehicles. Oh, so fun. I love this background. Seriously. Yep, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. I'm loving it. Okay, let's get this out of here. And I don't think I'm gonna need this for now anyway. You know what this background needs? It needs splatter. Let's get the black and my splat box. And move the other things out of the way so I don't get splatter on those. Yeah, let's put those over there. And my little fan brush. And yeah, Black Soot Distress Paint. The go-to for black splatter. Yep. Okay. And where's my jar of water so I can rinse this off? Because when you are working with distress paint, you always want to clean off your brushes because it does dry permanently. Same with my little palette. Wipe her off, put it away, and then this guy just needs to dry. So we can set him aside. Okay, now we need to add some other little... Oh, I have a mess going on here. Okay, these I can move off to the side. These we can stack up. Okay. What I want is some add-ons. So I'm gonna use the fall tree, I think. I think I linked to both. There's the fall tree die set and the fruit tree die set from Pretty Pink Posh, and they are different. So the fall tree is bigger. Yeah. I want that. And I thought if I die cut it from like gray, hence also the darker gray. Yeah, if we do that. I might be able to get two out of here. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we has trees. And then, we also, these are the little add-ons for that come with the Halloween house die cut, which I don't want to lose that either. Let's stick that over there. This dude, the kitty cat, needs to be done with a scrap of black cardstock, of course. So we're just gonna get him like so, and a few extra little bats. Why not? Because, you know, you can never have too many, in my opinion. In fact, I will we'll start with this because I'll probably die cut extras, and then the little moon I might still use, so I'll just like die cut a scrap with this. So we got the moon. There is an individual star, but maybe don't really need that. No. The little pumpkin though, because we can stick that. I just have a scrap of orange cardstock here, so I'll probably do like a few of the pumpkin. And then the ghosties. Do I want to do... Vellum. Let's do some vellum. And then where did I put... Am I even going to be able to... Oh, there it is. I know where it is. Okay. Okay. Got like... These are not the haberdashery scissors. I'm not sure. I'm missing... Yeah, these are not the haberdashery scissors. These are the Tim Holtz shears. Again, I will link to them when I am done the live. But yeah, the haberdashery ones are completely separate and they don't come this big. These are amazing. These are a workhorse. Love these scissors. But yeah, I link to them in like almost all my videos and stuff because they're just... And I have extras. I have a pair I keep outside or like in my shed to use for like trimming plants and stuff because they're just... they're awesome scissors. So, and they come in 3 sizes. These are the biggest. These are the shears. There's a smaller size, and then there's the little baby, ones that are also really good. Love them. Love them. Love them. Amazing. Amazing. Anyway. Okay. Let's put that back. And yeah, we are gonna... I haven't used my X. There we go. I was like, why does this look weird? Okay. Let's just... And I'll do extras, because why not? Because I'll put some on the inside too. You can never go wrong with little ghosties. So yeah, my little Xyron X. I will link to this as well when I'm done. But run it through. Peel off the backing. And then this puts adhesive on the back. So it's basically creating... it's basically creating a sticker. Okay. So then... And you guys can't really see it. Well, yeah, you can kind of see it because like shiny vellum. Get that out of the way. Okay, so I got my little ghosties and all of my little pieces. Hopefully I don't lose all of these in the process because now we got to do more die cutting. And I have literally run... I have no room left. I need more space. Okay. Let's just put that over there. Let's put that over there. That's going to dry. Let's just zoop. And then we can bring this guy back in. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. We're gonna do a bunch of little die cutting. Get this tree, my little bats. All these little pieces, my little moon. Get over here. Little moon and the kitty cat and the little tiny pumpkin. Okay. And there it is. I was like, where's the top of my... Okay. There we go. And then what I need so I don't lose said tiny pieces. There's my little ghosties. Stick them in there. Stick the pumpkin in the same one because I'm going to do more die cuts of that. I'm going to do more die cuts. There it is. I'm going to do more die cuts of the little ghosties because they're so very cute. So we're gonna do him too again, and little moon. get in there. Get that out of there. And then we've got the little kitty cat. Put him back. Look at these tiny little bats. Love it. Love it. Let's pop you out as well, because I'm going to die cut more of these. It's got the little bats. My little dude. A tree. Fun. Okay. Don't need that one, but we need to do another tree, more ghosts, bats, pumpkin. Yes. Okay. Perfection. There's another little pumpkin, couple more little bats. Get I'll do another one just in case. More so just in case I like lose something, which tends to happen. Okay, got my trees. Set those aside. And my ghosties. Little ghosties. Stick them in there. Get those popped out. Okay. Let's pop that one out. And where's my black cardstock? There it is. Let's just do that. Okay. Do that. Okay. Don't want to lose that or that. Got my little kit out of there. And then my little ghosties. Okay. Do not want to lose those. Wow. Okay. Huh. Let's see. It's not completely, it's almost dry. Almost, but not quite. So we'll let that dry properly before I start adhering anything or handling it, because otherwise I'm going to smear black ink everywhere. So I've got my little ghosties and all my little add-ons. And for the sentiments, I got like, here we go, get those popped out of there. Okay. Okay, pop out. There we go. There we go. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I don't know. I don't know anymore. What do I want to do for the sentiments? I kind of just was planning on using this little Heavy Haunting Hey Pumpkin Booty Hocus Pocus. Because yeah, I had thought about using like the big, I can't remember, I think I linked this, the big Spooky Wishes shadow die set. Like this is big, but I think yeah, I don't think I want to add that kind of size of sentiment to this. I think what I want to do is I want to cut a piece of black cardstock for the bottom of that, but I'll do that in a second. And I'll just add a small sentiment because I don't want to cover anything up because it's super cute. So I'll save the spooky wishes for another Halloween card because there will be more. There will be more. I'll want to use, I'll probably use this one again. I think I used this on my little like glow in the dark ghost. Actually, no, I'll use Sending Spooky Hugs Your Way for the inside sentiment. And then for the Sending You a Halloween Hello. Yeah. No. Baddie About You. Happy Haunting. Happy Haunting. That works. So, yeah, let's white heat emboss. Let's white heat emboss that. In fact, let's white heat emboss both of them. Why not? Because then I can just adhere them into place. Works for me. So, stick them on an acrylic block. Straight would help. Let's keep them separate enough so that I can heat emboss them. I need that. I need white embossing powder and that white pigment ink I was using. There, that'll work. Perfection. And then I need my actual heat tool. Okay, let's heat emboss. So anti-static powder tool to keep the embossing powder from clinging where I don't want it. And then tappy tappy. Detail white embossing powder. And I swear to God, I need cord management, man. Okay, now let's melt. Yep. Okay. So Miss Amy, we need a Simon Says stamp in Europe. Yeah. I can't speak for Simon Says stamp, but I would not count on that happening. I know international shipping and whatnot is expensive. I get that. But yeah, they ship internationally, which a lot of places don't because it's expensive. It's expensive. But setting up an entire like huge warehouse in another country, like, yeah, it is an unbelievable process. So yeah, yeah. This is why I don't have my own, I don't run my own company. Couldn't do it, wouldn't want to do it. It is a lot. Okay, I'm gonna just use these little sentiment label dies. I think I might want it a little bit bigger on this one. Yeah, that's a little small. I think that's the next size up that I want. Yes, that's the size I want. Okay. This one, yes. Wagner. This heat tool has 2 settings. Still gets extremely, extremely, extremely hot. I've talked about this before, but I'm going to take the time to make my little speech. These heat tools need to be treated with respect. They are industrial strength tools. They get up to, I'm not sure what the degree is. It's like on the packaging or whatever, but they get extremely hot. Like that metal piece, no touchy ever. It gets hot. It does have 2 settings. It's not a heat setting. It's the amount of air blowing. Like this is setting 1. This is set, and that's setting 1. This is setting 2. So with this one, you can just use setting 1, and I have just for a little less air blasting to dry things again from a distance, because this is meant like this. You can strip paint with this, like it's a industrial tool. So I highly recommend it. I had someone asking me just the other day, hence me going on my speech, like what beginner tool do I recommend? And I was like, this one. There is no beginner tool with heat embossing, and I would much rather recommend a quality one. Like this will last a person for years and years. I didn't even need to get this. I had I can't remember if it was by Wagner, but I had the version before this, and it works great. I keep it. There's nothing wrong with it. I keep it as a backup. But this one is, I got it because I was like, ooh, it has so it can sit, and I just flipped it. See, I just flipped it. You know, it can sit, and you can like, I've shown this again, be very, like you're blasting up extremely hot air, but like I've used this to melt wax melts and stuff, you know, but the whole point is so you can sit it so it can cool off. You know, but again, treat these tools with respect. I keep mine unplugged when I'm not using it so that it doesn't fall down and start like houses have burnt down with stuff like this. So I can't stress it enough. These are not for children. These are not toys, and don't leave them plugged in like ever. Anyway, there's my rant. There's my speech. Yeah. And yes, I keep one actually right here. I keep one of my Simon Positively Everything tools because it's silicone, and when it's set up, I set it on here because my glasswork surface, you guys have seen it in videos, it slides right off, and I'm paranoid, you know? I am a klutzy crafter. The last thing we need is me burning stuff down. Okay, there it is. Never mind, we're good, I found it. So, yeah, it's a great heat tool. I love it, and it's a very, very good, very, very good tool. And I'll have the links again when I'm done my live. I'll link. This is going a little longer than I planned, but I got all kinds of things to say. Welcome to live streams with me and the chaos. You know, I got things to say, and I get distracted really easily. So yeah. I explained the 2 settings and what I do with them. So yeah, I use setting 2 to do my actual heat embossing, setting 1 sometimes to dry things, but 90% of the time, I just use setting 2. But it is nice having the options. Okay, so my little sentiment labels, got those in place, so I can die cut all the things. Knocking stuff over. Welcome to, again, the chaos. There we go. Alrighty. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is, once I get these out of here, I'm going to reuse them because I don't often show this in my videos, because more often than not, I'm not like filming things properly because I have stuff in front of my face, but I flip it around, make sure it's lined up just like so, tape it back into place because I want that pressure cut edge on both ends. So got that one, and then I do it again, line her up, make sure it's actually lined up, and I'll just use those little pieces to hold it in place, and then I can just go like this. It worked. Okay, now I can get this out of here. Alrighty. And I got my little sentiments. And a mess. A huge, huge mess. Anyway. Don't want to lose any of this. Okay. Okay. Meh. Actually, I'll stick my little positive everything tool in the pile. I got a pile, whatever. So I remember to link to them because those are awesome. I love mine. I have an entire stack of them because I ordered a bunch. I use them all over the house. I use them mostly as like, you know, coasters. Okay. Okay. He looks dry. Let's build this scene. Oh, black cardstock. I was going to add a strip to the bottom so the house isn't just floating. Although if the house could be floating, that would look amazing too, you know? But cardstock. I just want to add ha! That works. Gotta love when that happens. Perfect. There we go. There we go. I don't need my fine detail glue for this little strip. I'll just use the regular glue. Okay. Before I leave my studio, I always turn around one last time to make sure everything is unplugged, has a lit or pin on it, and I turn off the lights. Always a good thing to, always a good thing, you know? It's a good habit to have because, yeah, nothing sucks more than, you know, you leave a container of something open and it dries out, or people that have pets, etc., and the pet decides to like and like trash it. You know what I mean? It's just one of the many good little habits. And yeah, with the heat tool, it's just extra good to just be cautious, you know, and treat it like the serious tool it is, because yeah, I've talked about this in other lives, usually on my Facebook and stuff. I'm paranoid about that kind of stuff. I'm paranoid about candles. I love candles. I have candles in here. I need them in here because I work in a garage and it just gets stinky sometimes. So I have candles, but I do not allow candles in my children's rooms. And same thing, I'm super paranoid about them because fire hazard. Hello. There we go. Yeah. So we got that just to kind of keep that in place. And then we're gonna I'm loving it already. Yes. Okay, this is fun. And again, thank you guys for joining, you know, and watching and all the things. I very much appreciate it. This is fun. And yes, welcome to the chaos and the thought process. And yeah, how I do what I do. Let's get this just like so. Oh, move him over a little bit. Center him up. Yeah. Is there a reason you're not using the barely glue? It seems that everybody is using that except you. Yes. I can answer that. I've mentioned this and I forget where, because I do a ton of videos and it's hard to remember. And sometimes some things I repeat a million times over. Glue. Personal preference. Honestly. Barely Arts glue is great. I have it. I am just I've used pretty much all of the glues and they are good. Like Barely Arts glue is great. Gina K Connect glue is great. Studio Katia has a glue that's really good. Honeybees glue is really good. What else have I used? Trinity Stamps has a glue that's really good. Like I've used and I have them. I have a drawer full of glues. It's personal. Out of all the glues, this one is thicker, which a lot of people don't like. And I get that. Because this glue is thicker. I like that. I'm so used. I know exactly how this glue is going to behave. And every time I reach for the other glues, the Barely Arts glue, etc., I literally am just like, it's too liquidy. That's the only reason I don't use it. I know how this glue works. I've been using this for years and years and years. And it's my go-to. And yeah, I don't know. Everyone else has their preferences. And they are good glues. But I just have been sticking with this. But you never know. One of these days you might see me pull out the Barely Arts glue. Because I do have it. It's sitting here somewhere. Because I'm always like, ooh. You know, and I buy all the glues. Literally. Because it's kind of like with tools and other things too. It's like, I'm always like, ooh, is this one better? I'm like that with everything. It's ridiculous. So yeah, it's just personal preference. I really like this glue. And also this stuff's cheap. It's like $5 maybe. I forget what the retail price is for this now. Because I order like a bunch at a time, especially when Simon has a sale on like their brand stuff, which they do a couple times a year sometimes. And when they would do a sale on their brand, it was like I would just buy like, you know, I'd stock up on glue, etc. And so I haven't had to buy it in a long time. But yeah, it's my glue of choice. Okay. So this, yeah, let's pop them up. Why not? We will use some thin foam strips. And that means I'm not going to glue past basically that. Actually, I'll use my ruler for that, just so I'm not putting foam strips where I don't want them. Those two pieces, that's it. Okay, so if I just ignore that for now, and then we'll use some of my little waffle flower foam strips. Move that out of the way. There we go. And I need my Simon scissors for that. And snip. And yeah, I'm not going to bother with the, yeah, not going to bother with the other ones. Okay. I am sweating. Really, it's what preference. Craft tactically always seems to clog on me. If it sits for a long time, it can get clogged, but I literally one of my fabulous subscribers made this for me. Made this little pin cushion, and it's actually got coffee beans in the bottom. I showed this in a Happy Meal haul years ago, and he sits right on the side of my desk. And yeah, I keep pins in it that I use to unclog all my glue and some of my sewing pins and things like that. And he smells like coffee, and he's super cute, and I love him. And yeah, he sits on my desk. So I do that with all my glues, is when they clog, use a pin, and then we're good to go. Okay, let's... Where's the other one? Okay, we'll do that one. And then we're gonna do this one. Same thing. I'm not going to add any to that side of it. Just to remind me. Waffle flower foam strips. Yeah, waffle flower foam strips. These things are freaking awesome. I loves them. And yeah, you get a ton. You get 3 full sheets. And they're all like different lengths, different widths. And then there's also an A2 sized frame. Like right in there. So you can use it to do a like an A2 shaker card. These are love, 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 love. And they come in 2 thicknesses. This is the thinner of the 2. And that's what I use the most. But when I'm doing actual shakers or when I want actual like more depth or whatever I'm doing, then I'll use the thicker stuff. But best foam strips ever. And yeah, love. Oh yeah, I'm not adding it to that. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Let's just do that. Let's stick that there for now. Ugh, whatever. Okay. Bop. This is turning out so cute. I love it. So we got little pumpkins. Where's that cat? We need him too. Let's... I love it. Okay, okay. Let's stick him. He's going to be standing right in the doorway. He's going to be guarding the house. Put some glue on him. He'd look really cute on top too, but he wouldn't show up as much with this card and everything I have going on. So he shows up better there, in my opinion. So we got that. Let's glue these guys into place. Okay, and then oh yeah, yep. Okay, I'm gonna stick this moon in place. And then we need some little ghosties so we can peel off the backing. Nuvo Deluxe glue is another good one. I haven't used that in years, but that was my previous go-to before all the other ones came on the market, and then before I started using Craft Tacky glue. But yeah, Nuvo Deluxe is another good one. It's a little bit thinner in consistency than Craft Tacky glue, but yeah, that was That was my go-to. So since I ran these through my Xyron, they're sticky. So I peeled off the backing. And then I love it. I love it. He is the perfect door guardian. Because you just know darn well, too. He's a cat. We all know what cats are like. Get the backing. Okay. Just, can I get the back? Ugh. Get. Just me. There we go. Success. Maybe not. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. I love it. These are fun. Yeah, I'm gonna stick another one back there. Because those ones you'll barely see them, which is kind of the point. Yep. Okay. We can still stick a couple little... Oh yes, let's do a couple little individual bats that I die cut, because the rest will go on, or some will go on the inside. And then... yeah, we'll stick one there too, because there's no point putting any on the background because we got the stenciled bats. So let's just stick one right there. There we go. Where do I want to put the... I want to pop that sentiment up right there. Let's... Where's the bottom of it? Okay. Let's put some foam strips on the bottom. And I'm just gonna double this up. There we go. And that way. I love it. Okay, where did I put my, there's my card base. I was like, where's my card base? I don't know where it went. Okay. So then we got that guy and a mess. Let's gonna adhere my sentiment to the inside. Get that straight. In fact, since I already have it out, let's actually make sure it's straight. There we go. And since I've got some extras, I can add a little pumpkin to the inside as well. A little too much glue, but whatever. And then we can do a little bat. Let's do another little bat. Get over here. Choop. We'll add him. it's a nice thing when dealing with a 5x7. I'm laughing at how many different pairs of scissors you used in this live. This is literally all my videos. And if you look at the supplies in like all my videos, yeah, I usually am linking to like 5 different pairs of scissors. It's just what it is. Because again, different tools for different things. And it's just what I do. Little ghosties. Love it. Love it. Let's add another bat because why not? I got another one sitting here. He can go. He can go over here. That's good. There. Okay. Okay. That's the inside. Complete. And now, yeah, we are just going to adhere this flat because otherwise this is going to be like an insanely thick card and I just don't want to do that. So, come on. I should have left this on the side. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. And then the part that will probably make some people freak out. But it needs to be done. And we did it! I did it! A lot longer than it, you know, I planned. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I'll switch the camera over in a second, but let's marvel at the adorableness that is this card. So, yeah, oh, focus. There we go. So we got the bit of sparkle from the glitz paste on the black cardstock. And then we've got the glow in the windows and ghosties that were run through with the Xyron and the vellum. And oh, this was fun. This was so much fun. And then, yeah, always got to finish the inside. So, yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I was able to switch back. I am like sweating. Oh my goodness. So, thank you guys so very much for tuning in and sticking with me for the past 2 hours. I wasn't expecting it to be this long, but I got distracted, as always. And yeah, the plan is for scheduled lives. So 2 p.m. Central on Sundays. That is the plan. Like I always do, I will like post on like my my Facebook page, etc. Like when like the day before, you know, the live's upcoming at this time, yada yada, and we'll just keep seeing what happens. And I will continue to learn how to run my software and all the things so I can figure out how to do like split screens and all that stuff, because I have no idea. I'm just barely scratching the surface. I'm like holding this down so that the glue can like dry to the card base properly. But yeah, this was loads of fun. And like I mentioned, I will, when I'm officially done this live, give me like 15 minutes, half an hour or so I will edit the supplies I used and add everything else that I showed. I'll have it linked in the description box below. And I will also post like finished like photos of this card on the social medias and all the things. So I'll have that up and a link to my blog post, all that stuff. So I'll be working on that as soon as I'm done this. And then also stay tuned because I have another Pretty Pink Posh video coming, I think tomorrow morning. I have to check my calendar and see what's going on. I think it's tomorrow morning. But yeah, I'll have more videos coming and all of the things. And yeah, I'm really glad that this is working, and way more of you guys tuned in than I was expecting. So that's really nice too. I very much appreciate it. This was fun. This was a lot of fun. And yeah, this is going to be the thing, you know, every week I'll have a new live. We'll see where it goes, whether or not I'm actually putting like my Misty on top of my cards or card. The plan has always been to do one live a week. And so for me, it'll be 2 p.m. Sundays. No promises on any more than that. I've already had people like with the whole, because time zones and international and all that stuff. And I get that. But right now, once a week is more than I can manage. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. And we'll see where it all goes. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. This just the random ideas mulling around in the back of my brain coalesced and things went great. And then, yeah, that stencil set I used, like I said, it's not available at the moment on Simon Says Stamps store. For those that aren't aware, I am exclusive to Simon Says Stamp. I have been for many years. That is why I only link to them. That is who I have chosen to work with. But Pretty Pink Posh does have that stencil set that I used. So I will list it, like the name of it, with the supplies. And then I'm going to be talking to Simon tomorrow. I'll send them an email and be like, please, can you get this back in stock? Because it's a great stencil and I love it. So yeah, I will deal with that. And yeah, I think that's it. And yeah, thank you to those of you that were mentioning, yeah, the thumbs upping and the commenting. It helps. It legit helps. This whole job of mine, doing this as a career, I am at the mercy of the algorithms, aka the robot overlords. And that's all the algorithms see. They see engagement. That's it. Nothing else matters, you know? So people that thumbs up, people that comment, engagement boosts the things with the algorithms, and then it pushes it out, etc. And I very much appreciate it. And plus I appreciate the interaction, because you guys see, I try to respond to as many comments, like actual comments, and then during the live I try to respond. I probably missed some stuff. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I am going to clean up this disaster. It's actually not super bad. This is about average for me, really. My 3 pairs of scissors and 15 other tools and all the stuff. But yeah, I gotta clean up my mess, get all the editing and frou-frouing done with the supply list. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say for now. So I will talk to you guys later.